Hey everyone, this is your Minion of the East, and welcome back to Death Battle Reactions. Now, this is going to be a death battle that I've probably been looking for quite a long time now, and that's Hulk versus Doomsday. Now, specifically, I wanted Doomsday to face someone else, because frankly, I think Hulk would have been better off facing off against Acer or Monster because they're both stronger from their own anger. But I see this got a lot more suggestions, so who knows? I might see that one day as DBX. So anyway, who do I think is going to win this battle? Because as usual, I skip ahead to the battle and already watch the previews ahead of time. So before you watch this reaction, I want you to go watch Screw Attack's full video on their YouTube page, watch the battle, then come back and watch the reaction. They fully need all the support they can get, and I highly appreciate that. So, now, who do I think is going to win? Now, after looking at the reaction, I've only known a bit about the Hulk, not like in particular about the comics, but just the character itself. Like, I've also looked up on a bit of him, like in some fan death battles across the web, and even looked him up, like on how strong he is. And my friend even told me like how he could be sometimes in the comics. So, yeah, he's ludicrously strong. Now, Doomsday, I have a personal bias for because he is my all-time favorite DC villain. Because he, quote-unquote, killed Superman. And I've just had admiration for a villain that was able to take him down that easily, or near the brink of death. And since Doomsday cannot be killed the same way he has been killed before, that makes him very difficult to kill. But he's not unkillable though, and I think at one time they said in the analysis that Superman at one point had to defeat Doomsday by bringing him to the literal edge of time, as there was too many ways that he couldn't be killed, and there was one way to pretty much stop him. So all in all, it's a pretty difficult battle to see who would win. So, I'm going to have to see how the battle turns out. So, that said, let's begin the battle. Begin the battle. Alright, here we go. Nice, it's in 3D. And why is everyone looking like a Crayola statue? Oh, here's Doomsday. Wilhelm scream. And the Avengers. They just send him in the capsule because he's too strong and dangerous. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, let's go! Yeah! Yeah, everyone better get away. This fight's not gonna get pretty. You don't expect their punches to be shockwaves at this point. Yep, here goes the bus. Okay, that's more like it. Now I can see why it took so long to render. The animation on this is very good. Of course, go to the top car. Oh yeah, the car gauntlets. Alright.
Hulk hate you. Hulk hates spiky beard.
Oh yeah, the thunderclap. That's not working on Doomsday. where's Hulk now? Ooh.
You break buildings good, but Hulk.
Oh, World Breaker. This isn't gonna be pretty. Okay, there we go. There, now it's pretty much going to destroy the world at this point. Considering most of their moves are have to do something with punching. Oh, ooh, that was an arm. Healing factor. Oh, those spikes are. My god, those spikes. Jesus. God, those spikes. God, this is gruesome. Oh god. Oh my god! Yeah!
Oh, that was beautiful! With the Hulk's immeasurable power and Doomsday's impossible immortality, this truly felt like a fight between an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Yeah.
Hulk may have had the advantage in raw strength, at least at his full potential, but Doomsday could certainly hold his ground. His victories against the likes of Superman and Darkseid prove he can take a hit from someone strong enough to break planets.
And by experience, Doomsday had the speed advantage. He regularly fights foes with light speed capabilities, while that kind of speed is an extreme rarity in the Marvel Universe. In fact, the only foe that fast who Hulk's ever seemed to keep pace with in a one-on-one match was Sentry, and that was when he was at his most powerful stage,
Wow.
World Breaker Hulk.
So overall, Hulk had strength and Doomsday had speed, but neither completely outclassed the other. At first glance, this one looked like it could go either way.
Which means the devil's in the very tiny details.
So why couldn't the Hulk's infinite strength just keep rising and eventually overwhelm Doomsday?
Well, even assuming Hulk's strength was infinite, his healing factor was not. Don't get me wrong, it can only be overtaxed by hits from absurdly powerful beings such as Zeus or Sentry, whom Doomsday certainly compares.
Naturally, Doomsday's crazy strength and speed started wearing that healing factor down.
Here's where it gets a bit tricky. The Hulk may look like a giant green monster, but he's still technically human, and his power directly correlates with his anger. A human being's anger stems from an increase in hormones and adrenaline in the body. However, the brain can only produce these chemicals at such a rate for a limited time, eventually giving up and turning apathetic. Therefore, Hulk's limitless power could never have existed without his healing factor. It's the key. It allowed his body to continue producing hormones and adrenaline far beyond the norm, theoretically an endless supply, thus increasing his superhuman power to an immeasurable degree. So, Doomsday overtaxing his healing factor meant the Hulk could no longer maintain his increasing rage and Hulk form.
If you're still skeptical, that's why there's a bunch of times in comics when a huge impact forced the Hulk to turn back into Bruce Banner, including that battle between World Breaker Hulk and Sentry. With his healing power beaten down, he literally couldn't keep himself angry enough to stay in Hulk mode.
I love science, but there's still one more thing. Thanks to his battles with Superman and other Kryptonians, Doomsday has evolved to a point where it's basically impossible to kill him with brute force alone.
Yep.
So Hulk couldn't have killed him by just getting angry enough to punch harder than Doomsday ever felt.
Precisely. Here's the proof. Superman and Doomsday eventually had a rematch, in which Superman was much more powerful than their first battle. As we discussed before, Superman's power is also potentially limitless by way of continually absorbing solar energy, and at this point in his story, he'd begun to discover that.
But try as he might, despite his increased power, Supes couldn't kill Doomsday with blunt force a second time.
Ultimately, Doomsday's immunity to being ripped, impaled, incinerated, blasted with energy, and being beaten by blunt force from both focused and multiple sources means Hulk just didn't have the options available to take Doomsday out before his healing factor was overtaxed.
Wow.
On this day, Hulk met his doom. Doomsday.
The winner is Doomsday.
Yeah. All right.
Next time on Death Battle.
So who's next time? Ooh.
Hey guys, I'm Ben. I play Wiz.
Nice.
This is Chaddy plays Boomstick, and next.
Alrighty. This was a very fun death battle, and I just have the biggest grin right now. Oh, I am so happy he won. I still feel so good to see my favorite villain. Oh my god. But yeah, very fun battle, and my god, I love the animation in this one. This was up there in one of my favorite episodes that have been well animated. I mean, this was very top notch for the Death Battle animation team. This was so much fun. So yeah, very fun battle, very well animated. Can't wait to see the next one, and I am just looking forward to it. So until next time, everyone, this has been your Mini East. So until next time, take care, everyone.